that's what it is. Slavery. Oh, I'm tired. I've been bashing away since 8 o'clock this morning.
Oh, bye. Here, what's the time, Pad?
8:30.
Here, girls, now, girls. What have you been playing at? You've been machining these tunics, haven't you? You know jolly well they have to be finished off by hand. I don't sound cranky now. What are you doing over there?
I can't do all them little stitches by hand. It'll shrink me eyeballs. Besides, I can't read. I like to read while I machine.
Put this to words, Carol.
Oh.
No wonder you don't know what you're doing. You're so busy reading. You don't know your seams are straight.
Are they? Somebody might have told me.
Oh, sit down.
I've got to straighten me seams.
Your seams are straight as your legs that are crooked.
Oh, charming.
Now, look, pack up machining, girls. You know jolly well Mr. Fenner said the pleats have got to be finished by hand.
Oh, we'll see about that. Look, the union's not standing for all this handwork. The girls don't like it, do we, girls?
No. Keeping handwork, I can't thread this needle.
Of course you can't. Look at it. It's all bunged up with black stuff.
Oh, yeah, I used it to scrape the last out my mascara box.
What do? Thread your eyelashes through one at a time?
Mustn't waste any. I'll get it off with my little brush. Oh, missed it. Got it.
Carol, now, don't mess about. Now, come on, here. Take this one and get cracking on those tunics.
Oh.
Come on.
Where's my thimble, then? I've lost my thimble. I can't do handwork without a thimble.
can't,
Here,
no.
Lil, you got my thimble? No, these are all mine. Just in case I forget which finger to use. Come on, hold the door. There's got me thimble.
Girls, come on, Riggs. This is a workshop, not a rumpus room. Get back to work.
Look, Mr. Fenner, as shop steward, I must object to the flagrant breach of the safety regulations.
Safety regulations? What breach?
Brother Carol's lost her thimble.
Well, she'll have to sew without it.
Oh, no, it's far too dangerous. Like asking a bloke to weld without goggles.
When they weld, sparks fly out. I've never seen that happen when Carol sews. Now, girls, come along. We're miles behind with these school tunics, so stop mucking about and get stuck in.
Ow! Ow! Oh, now prick me finger. Look, there's a spot of blood.
No, where?
On my finger.
Oh, thank heavens, I thought it was on the material.
Oh, look, there's a dirty grey hole. All the germs are falling in it as they crawl up my finger.
I can't see anything.
Oh, that's because they're invisible. They're little creepy crawly things and they've got tails and horns.
Look, Mr. Fenner, look, this can't continue. All this handwork's far too dangerous.
Dangerous? Of course it isn't.
Of course it is. The needles may be dirty, covered with fatal germs. No, we can't go on until the needle's sterilised.
Sterilised. The next thing you'll all want to wear little white masks and have the dresses wheeled in on a trolley.
They boil them in little pots. Shall I put the kettle on?
I pay you to sew either by hand or on the machine. The rule book doesn't say which.
Oh, so the management wanted a pound of flesh?
Yes,
Well,
yes.
I don't see why you should have a pint of my blood and all.
The rule book makes it quite clear. Handwork can be enforced.
Oh, well, if the management's going to invoke the rules, so are the union. Right. Everybody out. Look, Mr. Fenner, according to the regulations, look, there must be a fully qualified first aid attendant readily available. Who is he?
Reg.
Eh?
Well, I admit he's not fully qualified, but he has got his first aid badge.
Yeah, I got it when I was in the army. Mind you, I lost my good conduct medal behind the nappy. But I got my first aid badge.
No, Mr. Fenner, I can't accept him. No, I'm sorry, Reg, but it'd be against all my principles.
That's funny, that's what the bird said behind the nappy.
Now, girl, you can call the strike off. I've now arranged for you to have a fully qualified medical attendant available.
Oh, yeah, it's all very well you're talking, but we're not going to entrust our lovely young bodies to some dirty old quack who's probably been crossed off the National Health.
Now, Doctor, please come in. Girls, this is Dr. Blake.
Oh, Mr. Fenner, my card's fully stamped up.
Now, Doctor, these are my girls, such as they are, and I hope you will look after them in case of accidents.
My surgery's just along the road. I'm Dr. MacDonald's new partner.
Ow! Oh, ow, ow! Oh, my poor pretty finger, it's throbbing.
Throbbing? Where?
There. Oh, dear, I pricked you something awful. I've lost oodles of blood.
Shouldn't be enough to affect you like this. Unless, of course, you're a blood donor.
Blood donor? She's not even a blood owner.
I think perhaps I ought to examine you.
Oh, yes, please.
Sit down.
It was probably just cramped. Maybe your arm was in one position too long.
Could be. She sometimes goes hours without moving it.
Well, if I massage down the arm, it should restore the circulation to the finger.
Oh, lovely. Oh, I feel ever so much better. Don't stop, though, will you?
Girls, there's no need to stop work now. Get on with the school tunics.
Oh, Doctor, I've got something in my eye. It's a bit of metal, I think. It flew off my machine. Oh, Doctor, come quick! Quick!
It's difficult to see.
Perhaps we went somewhere dark.
I think I better get the light into that.
Everybody back.
I'm going to stop this.
You can't.
She's got him on her knee.
Yeah, sure, she's under the doctor.
Well, if there was anything in your eye, it's out now. You're probably just feeling the scratch.
Oh, Doctor, I'm so glad you're here. It's me twinges.
Oh, tell me where it hurts.
Across the back. Oh, you found it.
This is what we call a rheumatic pain. Now, it's there, isn't it?
Yes, just below the label on me vest.
Have you had it for some time?
No, it's new. I just bought it last week.
Reg, get the smelling salts.
She's all right.
It's not her I'm worried about. It's the doctor. We have managed to get some work done today then, Reg, in spite of these visits to the doctor.
Yeah, it's not bad. The girls knocked out 4 of these tunics this morning. Yeah.
Reg, the badges on these tunics are supposed to be on the front. This is on the back.
Yeah, I meant to tell you that the pattern's wrong. You can't tell the front from the back.
Reg, these tunics are for Hillcrest. It's a school for British young ladies. There should be no difference between the back and the front.
Not like the young ladies we got working here.
Never mind about their figures, Reg, so long as they keep up production.
I'm just going to get some fags. I won't be long.
Oh, I just remembered I've run out of ribbon. If anybody wants me, I'll be in the stock room.
Oh, we've got no milk. No milk for tea. Oh,
What's she on about?
Next, please.
Doctor, I need examining.
Yes, well, I better have your particulars for the accident book.
Carol Taylor, Fenner Fashions. You see, I had this accident at work, and now I've got pains all over.
Stand up, please, and we'll see what we can do. Now, what sort of pains are they? Try and describe them.
Well, it's difficult.
Perhaps I can help. Like this?
Like it, I love it.
I mean, are the pains like this?
Oh, yes, sort of, yes.
I think I better take your pulse. Can I have your left hand, please?
Oh, listen. It's going boom, 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 boom.
Yes, well, your pulse seems in order. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm single and willing.
Any recent operations?
No.
Any illnesses lately?
Well, I've had my ears pierced last week.
Well, I think I better arrange for you to have some tests. I don't seem to have your blood group, Miss Taylor. What's your type?
Tall, fair, and handsome, like a
Yes, well, take these tablets. I'm sure these will help.
What are they?
Tranquilizers. Take 6 4 times a day. And please, don't leave them laying about. They should only be taken under medical supervision.
Oh, can I come and take them here? No?
Next, please.
Hello.
Oh.
Paddy Fleming, Fenner Fashions. My eye's better, but I've had another accident.
Oh, dear.
Yes. I cut me lips. Oh, it does hurt. They need soothing.
Did you do it on one of the machines?
No, on me whistle.
Well, it's difficult for me to put anything on it, but I can't see anything.
Well, I notice it, especially if someone kisses me.
Yes. Well, wipe off your lipstick, please.
Oh, it's all right. It's kiss-proof.
Still, and we'll, Now,
Oh, what's that?
open your mouth, please. Wider. A little wider. Wider still.
Oh, can you see my toes?
I'm afraid I can't see anything. Oh, there's nothing to worry about, just a minor accident. Try and be more careful.
Oh, I do try, but it's my nerves, you see. If only there was somebody to understand me. The real me. You see, I'm run down, and I keep seeing these black spots.
Black spots? When did you first notice them?
Well, I was out walking away from it all, you see, and there was this policeman on a white horse, and then the black spots came on. I thought he was riding a large Dalmatian dog.
I say, have you seen a psychiatrist?
No, just this policeman on a large dog. Oh, I know I look confident, but underneath it all, you see, I'm all twisted up. You see, I need to be unravelled. I need a pair of healing hands to undo me.
Yes, well, I'm sure these tablets will help. Keep taking them and let me know.
Yes, I'll come back tomorrow if I'm well enough. I promise.
Yes.
Boys, ta-da then.
Next, please. Name, please.
Lillian Lavinia Lulu. Swan.
Swan.
Thinner Fashions.
Yes.
I've had a nasty accident.
Well, tell me all about it and I'll have a look.
Oh, I couldn't tell you. But I've written everything down.
A list of symptoms?
No, a list of the things I need to cure me. Just let me have those and I'll be all right. Oh, come on, Lily, hurry up. We're waiting for our thing. Go. Oh, he's a lovely man. Look, I got all this on the National Health.
3 lots of Cornwall, some accident.
Oh, it's not for me. I'm going to make the Auntie Maudie a tea cosy. And look, cod liver oil. Oh, you don't drink that stuff. No, it's for me pussycat. He loves it. Oh, he loves it on bread. And a syringe. Well, you don't need injections. No, I'm going to ice a cake.
Next, please.
This is ludicrous. Look at it. Do you know what we've produced in the last 3 days?
Yeah, I count them up. 4 gym slips and 58 casualties.
Exactly. It's all these visits to the doctor. They've got to stop.
But, Mr. Fenner, there's no registered first aid attendant on the premises.
Oh, yes, there is.
Oh.
Me. I sat for my exam. I've got my diploma. It came this morning in the post.
Oh, you blackleg.
And another thing. I have had a threatening letter from Miss Agatha Philpotts.
Oh, hard luck, mate. Your private life's no concern of ours.
Now, she says, unless we finish these tunics by tomorrow night, she will cancel the order. Now, if that happens, I shall have to sack the lot of you.
But it's not our fault. We had accidents.
If you have any more accidents, you'll spend next week convalescing at the Labour Exchange. So get cracking.
You're joking.
Well, you've had it now, haven't you? The girls are never getting finished by tomorrow. You'll have to get the girls to work twice as hard.
You're mad. That would establish a precedent. No. There's a better way of doing it than that.
Crikey, hey, who are all these birds?
Well, I told you there was a better way of doing it. I called out the reserves.
Look like you called out the Dagenham Girl Pipers.
No, they're my friends. They've come to help us finish off the order.
Here, old fella. Oh, sorry. Old fella won't have to pay for this lot, will he?
No, we're splitting our bonus with them. Well, half a bonus is better than nothing. Oh, girls, this is Reg, our foreman.
Hello.
Cool, fancy being in charge of this lot. It's like having your own harem.
Well, really?
Cool, 16 of them. Here, which one of you little birds is going to catch my eye tonight?
If you don't belt up, I'll clip your ear this afternoon. Honestly.
You want to be careful, love. You've got plenty of competition.
Oh, what? Men, all they think about is harem girls.
Yeah, I've been reading about them kids in the Sunday paper. And believe me, it's high time they had a union. Lying around there awaiting their master's pleasure. It's sheer exploitation.
Yeah, shocking. How'd you join?
Mind you, those sheiks can be tough. You know, you only do well if you're in favour.
Don't worry, I'm in favour of it, all right.
Now, look here, girls, come on, get cracking. Look, we've got to finish 4 dozen tunics today. Oh, how surprised, old fedder, eh?
Reg, are you there?
Just a minute, Mr. Fenner.
Reg? Reg, hurry up.
Just a minute. Yes, Mr. Fenner?
Ah, Reg, I've got the factory inspector here with me, Reg. I wonder if you'd mind coming into the office and helping to clear up a misunderstanding.
Yeah, at once, Mr. Fenner. Hey, he's got the factory inspector in there. I wonder what's up.
Well, keep that switch down, we'll soon find out.
Yeah.
Mr. Lacey, there's obviously been a mistake. I've only
Only got 8 girls in my workroom.
For your sake, Mr. Fenner, I hope so. Overcrowding in factories is a serious offence.
I quite agree with you, but that couldn't happen here.
Well, our suspicions were aroused by your high accident rate. 58 in 1 week. So my assistant kept watch, and he counted no less than 16 females coming into your factory this morning.
16? That's ludicrous. As soon as my foreman gets here, he will confirm that there are, in fact, only 8.
Possibly, but I shall want to see for myself. And it's no use those girls trying to think they can slip away. My assistant is still watching. Oh, we're up to all the dodges, Mr. Fenner. We're used to dealing with sweatshops.
Sweatshops?
Oh, blimey, we've had it now, haven't we? If the inspector comes in here and sees this lot, he'll go berserk. Look, Paddy, it says on the wall there, we're only allowed 8 females working.
I know. Well, the others will just have to hide.
All right, then. I'll go and stall the inspector.
Right.
But listen, when he comes in here, there better be only 8 females working.
And so we thought we'd better take action when the doctor sent in this accident book. A very bad record.
Yes, I quite agree with you, Mr. Lacey, but that couldn't happen now that we have a fully qualified medical attendant. Ah, here he is. Reg, you are a fully qualified first aid man, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Fenner. Oh, yes.
And Mr. Lacey would like to go into the workroom and check the girls.
Oh, please, check me first.
Reg, you're not one of the girls.
No, I mean, what I meant was to check my first aid.
Oh, I see, yes.
You know, see if I can do it.
Perhaps after I've been into the workroom.
No, please, sir, check me. I know it all. No matter what happens, I could do it. I could deal with a lot. Listen, no matter what it was, abrasions, sprains, shocks, dog bites, fractured patellas, cramp, broken fibulas, foreign bodies in the eye, breakages, strains of all kind, a lacerated fibula or a dislocated clavicle.
He's keen to the point of being kinky.
I can also give bed baths, applications, inoculations and treatment for snake bites.
Yes, very commendable. If I'm ever bitten by a snake while I'm having a bath in bed, I'll send for you.
Oh, really, I can do it also. Let me show you. It won't take a minute. Let me show
Reg,
you.
look, let's go in the workroom. We don't have to do that now.
We do, Mr. Fenner, we do. It won't take a minute. Now, you take this here. I've got this. It's a special thing of mine, which I got for emergencies, you see? It's what I call an instant sling. Wonderful. Got a wonderful sort of a slip knot on it. Now, say Mr. Fenner has a fractured fibula, right? You put his arm in a sling like this. Now, of course, that is too low. But with my sling and this here, this slip knot, I can adjust it so. I forgot you had a broken arm. Sorry, I've done it again. But we adjust it like this, you see, sir. And there you are, Mr. Fenner. 1 fractured fibula all slung up, and a sling to stop the poor old arm from hurting.
The poor old arm is not likely to hurt, Reg. The fibula is a bone in the leg.
The leg? Oh, yes. Well, I was coming to that. That's the idea of this surplus bit here, you see. We whip it under the leg like this, you see. There you are. The thinker.
Reg, I don't want to query your medical knowledge, but isn't it a little strange to put a leg in a sling? What's happened to the old-fashioned splints?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Mr. Fenner. You see, it saves accidents. You see, every time the ambulance took out the splints, they got splinters.
Take that thing off. I want to go and examine the workroom.
It won't take long, sir. You just hold this here while I pull his leg. No, I mean, take it off.
Look, just finish off that seam along there, and here's the rule book, and when in doubt, here's the whistle.
Oh, exciting.
Now, come on, get a move on there, girls. Look, you're supposed to be schoolgirls who've come for a fitting. Look, you heard, Reg. If the inspector thinks you work here, Fenner's had it.
Oh, it's all very well said. Look at me. Honest, look at me. I'll never pass as a schoolgirl in this lot, look.
Well, do something. He'll be in here in a minute, checking the workroom for overcrowding.
The workroom? What about this tune? That's overcrowded work.
Yeah, but don't just stand there, find something else.
Oh.
Look, whatever happens, he mustn't find more than 8 female employees. Oh, Lil, hurry up.
Where do I go for me free milk?
Lil, darling, I think you're a little old for a schoolgirl.
Well, couldn't you say I was kept in?
I know they put up the school leaving age, but not that much. No, I think we better find you another get-up, darling.
So you see, sir, in a couple of seconds, it becomes a fracture bandage for a fractured lower jaw. But the bandage must be very tight, you see.
Reg, what are you playing at? Take that thing off.
Daddy's got extra help. There's 16 girls in the workroom.
16? Couldn't you take him in like this? I'm sorry, I can't quite catch all you're saying.
I think he was saying the bandage is not quite tight enough.
You made it as tight as that. Now you made me bite my tongue.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir. If you'd like to stick it out, I'll put it in a splint.
Thank you very much. Now perhaps I can go and see the workroom. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 females, yes, that's the regulation limit.
Yes, well, I was quite sure there were only 8. Of course, I haven't counted them lately.
You realize, of course, Mr. Fenner, also you were allowed 2 maintenance men?
Yes, well, I've only got 1.
Only 1?
One here and 1 there.
So this is your other maintenance man, eh?
Yes, sir. This is Charlie.
Hello, Charlie.
How do you do?
How'd Eddie, eh?
You're thought at it, mate. I'd at it.
Actually, she hasn't been started long.
He's over 18.
Oh, of course, it's just because he's fair, you know, it looks so young. He only shaves about once a week, don't you, Charlie?
Do mind.
Come on, don't suck that thing, lad. Smoke it. Here, have a light. They're all the same, these lads, you know. No, it's a pity about conscription. A couple of years in the army would have soon straightened him up, even though he'd hate it.
If I know him, he'd love it.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Lacey will agree there is no overcrowding.
No, but there seem to be rather more chairs than people. There wouldn't be anyone hiding in the restroom, would there? We're up to that dodge too, you know.
No, I can say quite definitely there is no one hiding in the restroom.
If there's anyone there, will they please come out? Come along. As I thought. Yes. May I have your works number? I presume you are an employee of this establishment?
You're joking. Oh, good gracious, no. Employee, no. I'm the senior games mistress of Hillcrest.
Hillcrest?
Yes. Play the game. A healthy mind means a healthy body. Or rather, a healthy body means a healthy mind.
She's got a nerve. What game does she play? Squash, eh?
I don't wish to doubt your word, madam, but what exactly were you doing in the restroom?
Well, I wasn't playing netball. No, actually, I brought some of my gals along for a fitting. Mr. Fenner is making them some gym tunics. Gals, come along, show Mr. Fenner how you look. Now, manners. Say good morning to Mr. Fenner.
Morning, Mr. Fenner.
Well, Mr. Lacey, it's obvious these must be the girls you saw coming in. They're not employees.
Magnificent bunch, aren't they? Go, Blarney. Mr. Fenner, these gym tunics aren't good enough. They're a shocking fit. Oh, look at this one. It needs letting out.
Well, the look of it's been let out once too often.
Belt out. Scholarship gal.
Rest assured, madam, these garments will be adjusted.
Oh, good. I do like my gals to feel free and easy on the recreation ground.
Yeah, so do I.
Well, Mr. Lacey, we've got a lot of work to do, all these adjustments and everything.
Yes, just a minute, Mr. Fenner. Is there anyone else in the restroom?
But actually, yes. Our head mistress, Dame Agatha Philpott. Dame Agatha! Gills, silence, please.
I'm sorry to bother you, madam, but I am the factory inspector.
Oh, that's quite all right. You don't have to apologize. We all have our duty. Oh. Gills, silence.
I expect you find the younger generation rather noisy.
Oh, a shocking shower. But I do insist on them being well dressed. Young man, these tunics aren't good enough.
Madam, as soon as the inspector's gone, I'm going to speak to my staff about it. I'm not at all happy at the way they're carrying on. Especially the buttonhole hand.
There's nothing wrong with them buttonholes. They're the best I ever done. I mean, ever seen.
Well, Inspector, we don't want to keep Dame Agatha here any longer. She's a little overwrought, you know, all these girls to look after.
Yes, of course. I understand it's a very difficult school to get into. I don't suppose you have any vacancies for girls in your place.
Oh, on the contrary. At this very moment, we could do with another gusset hand.
Of course, they have embroidery classes at Hillcrest. Well, Inspector, it's quite obvious that these girls are not employees.
Oh, no, it's quite obvious these girls aren't workers.
Exactly. Goodbye, Inspector, and thank you very much. I'll get one of the girls to see the Inspector out, would you, dear?
Ooh. Now, young man, as head mistress of Hillcrest, I demand to know what you're going to do about these uniforms. They're not good enough.
Lily! The Inspector's gone.
Oh.
Now, girls, you all got me into trouble and you all got me out of it. Now, let's settle down and do some work. We'll try and meet that deadline. So get on with it, girls. Paddy, from now on, you won't blow that whistle anymore.
Don't worry, Mr. Fenner, she won't be able to blow that whistle. I've got her all tied up.
Slavery, that's what it is. Slavery. Oh, I'm tired. I've been bashing away since 8 o'clock this morning.
Oh, bye. Here, what's the time, Pad?
8:30.
Here, girls, what have you been playing at? You've been machining these tunics, haven't you? You know jolly well they have to be finished off by hand. I don't sound cranky now. What are you doing over there?
I can't do all them little stitches by hand. It'll shrink me eyeballs. Besides, I can't read. I like to read while I machine.
Put this to words, Carol.
Oh.
No wonder you don't know what you're doing. You're so busy reading. You don't know your seams are straight.
Aren't they? Well, you might have told me.
Oh, sit down.
I got straight me seams.
Your seams are straight, it's your legs that are crooked.
Oh, charming.
Now, look, pack up machining, girls. You know jolly well Mr. Fenner said the pleats have got to be finished by hand.
Oh, we'll see about that. Look, the union's not standing for all this handwork. The girls don't like it, do we, girls?
No. Keeping handwork, I can't thread this needle.
Of course you can't. Look at it. It's all bunged up with black stuff.
Oh, yeah, I used it to scrape the last out my mascara box.
What do? Thread your eyelashes through one at a time?
Mustn't waste any. I'll get it off with me little brush. Oh, missed it. Got it.
Carol, now, don't mess about. Now, come on, here. Take this one and get cracking on those tunics.
Oh.
Come on.
Where's my thimble, then? I've lost my thimble. I can't do handwork without a thimble.
can't.
Here,
No,
you got my thimble? No, these are all mine. No. Just in case I forget which finger to use. Come on, open door. There's got my thimble.
Girls, come on, Riggs. This is a workshop, not a rumpus room. Get back to work.
No, Mr. Fenner, as shop steward, I must object to the flagrant breach of the safety regulations.
Safety regulation? What breach?
Brother Carol's lost her thimble.
Well, she'll have to sew without it.
Oh, no, it's far too dangerous, like asking asking a bloke to weld without goggles.
When they weld, sparks fly out. I've never seen that happen when Carol sews. Now, girls, come along. We're miles behind with these school tunics, so stop mucking about and get stuck in.
Ow! Ow! Oh, now prick me finger. Look, there's a spot of blood
No, where?
on my finger.
Oh, thank heavens, I thought it was on the material.
Look, there's a dirty grey hole. All the germs are falling in it as they crawl up my finger.
I can't see anything.
Oh, that's because they're invisible. They're little creepy crawly things and they've got tails and horns.
Look, Mr. Fenner, look, this can't continue. All this handwork's far too dangerous.
Dangerous? Of course it isn't.
Of course it is. The needles may be dirty, they're covered with fatal germs. No, we can't go on until the needle's sterilised.
Sterilised. The next thing you'll all want to wear little white masks and have the dresses wheeled in on a trolley.